good morning, wherever you are. Hey, maybe it's good evening, or maybe it's good afternoon, good afternoon. Who knows? We are living in a global village these days. My name's Nick Wood, and I'm here to teach you how to learn and earn. And if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, hit the follow buttons, hit the subscribe on YouTube, and then you get notified when we go live. I'm also about to go live on Amazon.com as well. So if you're going to be watching on Amazon.com, nickwood.live is the URL. That's all you need to type in. So I'm going to go live on Amazon now as well and tell you a little bit more about the show. Okay, so welcome Amazon viewers. It's great to have you here. I am loving live streaming on Amazon.com. Absolutely fantastic. It's great. It's an amazing place to network, build relationships. And today I'm going to teach you basically how we do it. My name's Nick Wood. I'm based in the UK. And sorry, I've got a bit of a croaky voice this morning. It's only 7 in the morning. Can you believe that? 7 in the morning. But it's what we have to do. I like live streaming, so I wanted to do it nice and early for me, maybe nice and late for guys watching in the States, particularly Pacific time. So great to see you as well. And of course, I'm using my favorite live stream software, excuse me, BeLive, B.live, and it is great. It means I can stream on Amazon, I can stream on Facebook, YouTube, all over the place, which is great. And I'll be using that and showing you exactly how we do these things. So, to make some decent income online, live streaming is the way to go. It is part of like an affiliate marketing. And with Amazon, the live stream influencer program, it makes it really, really simple. But there's a couple of things that you're going to need. And I'm going to talk you through these things that I use, that my good friends use. We all use pretty much the same type of kit. You can get started for free, so stick around and you're going to learn, if nothing else, how you can do all this for free. The Amazon Livestream Influencer Program, for starters, is totally free to join. You just need to have a certain amount of following. If you've got social media, I think it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are the ones they look at. Once you've hit that criteria, you can then become a live stream influencer, part of Amazon's associate program, where basically you then have access to all the products that are listed on Amazon. And if you have them to hand, as an example, I have this beautiful Blue Yeti microphone that is available on Amazon. Then you can sell it, make a commission. That is as simple as that. But how do we actually go about and do this thing? Well, listen, one of the big things I love about BeLive is if you're watching on Amazon, then we have a carousel underneath, and for the next show I'll have that so I can actually show you the carousel that's working as well. In fact, actually no, I've got BeLive. I can show you this right now. Firstly though, let's tell me what the camera is. Obviously I'm chatting to you and I'm looking at a camera, and everybody who has a laptop or a Mac or a PC, you're going to have a built-in camera these days. So super simple. That's all you need. You've also got a built-in mic. So just to get you started, you've got everything that you need right there. So there are certain differences, and I'm going to demonstrate now. So I could be using, let me show it on screen. I could be using my camera on my Mac. I'm just going to mute that before I bring it in. So I could be using the camera on my Mac, but I'm not. I'm using, it's in the carousel, I am using the Logitech C920. There you go. It's Logitech C920 webcam. Now, can I show you that? That's the best way to show you. So here's the difference. On the left hand side is the Logitech, on the right hand side is the camera directly from my Mac. And you can see a big difference, and you can't really change it around, but on the Logitech you can. So we've got Logitech here. So let me just right here, so this one, so you can see This is Logitech, and so this is the Logitech, and this is the built-in cam. Yeah, so one of the first things you can do just to make it, make your broadcast a little bit more watchable, is to have a camera, and the Logitech is pretty much the go-to camera for anyone starting out, and this is only 69.99 today on Amazon. It's got thousands of five-star reviews because it is such a brilliant camera. Not only is it a camera, it also has its own built-in microphone as well. So whilst, in fact, I'll switch off. No, I better not switch off my Yeti, otherwise everything else, you'll hear all the background noise. But also you have a camera, you have a microphone built in to the Logitech too. So what I'm going to do is let me actually for a moment, I'm going to take this Logitech off the screen or stop the video. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me, because then I can show you the Logitech camera. So here it is. It normally, you can have it sitting. I have it literally just sitting on my Mac, about eye level height, so just next door to the built-in camera. It's totally adjustable. You can bring it up, down, a little bit at the back to make sure it all sits in there perfectly, which is really cool. As I say, these are the built-in microphones. As I say, hopefully you can still hear me. These are the built-in microphones here, and and also, as I totally forgot, but my good friend Stephen Healy pointed out to me yesterday, also it's got a point here where you can attach it to a tripod. So as an example, have the little tripod here with the attachment. I can then unscrew this tripod. There we go. So all these tripods have a little detachable element, and there we go. And so we can just attach the camera to the tripod like that, and that will work perfectly. And then this should be camera in camera in camera with any luck. Ta-da! There you go. You can now see my screen, and you can now see me a different way. It's better, but you need to bring it down. But anyway, you get the point, and that's just absolutely locked on. So just stop that again. But yeah, and that's this is the Logitech camera. Now, the thing I love about BeLive, and the point is, that is highlighted in my carousel. And if you want to make money as an Amazon live stream influencer, or selling anything online really, then you want to be able to share your link. So if you're watching on Amazon, thank you for so much. As I say, do hit that unmute button, and please do follow me. Then you'll get notified every time I go live. Is that now? I can now start that camera again. That's better. All back in. So as I say, so you've got the built-in camera. You've got the Logitech camera. You can see the difference. So yeah, but now what we want to do is we want to share this because I'm using BeLive, and I'll take this and I'll leave it on for a minute. Because we're on BeLive, then I can do this amazing thing. I can have a drop-down box, which I can have all my live items. So I can pop this in, and I can show it in stream. So that is the Logitech camera. Hi, Michael. Hi, Gerald. Hey, cool. I'm going to London late April. Excited. Washington State. How cool is that? Absolutely brilliant, guys. Thank you. Thank you. That's chatting on Amazon. So yeah, so now you can see the Logitech. Now, because I'm also streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and because I'm using BeLive, then that has now dropped my affiliate links into the comment section of those. And Bays, thank you. That's cool. Yeah, and that's then dropped these comments, sorry, the affiliate links into the comments. So now people not only are watching on Amazon can just click the carousel and be taken to the product to check it out themselves, but also now if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can do the same thing. That's my affiliate link. Yes, I get commission. Doesn't cost you anything more. It just I get credited for bringing you across to Amazon. So that is another thing. This is why these little things is like just these little layers that you want to add on, and that will just bring you more success. So that's what we do with that. Now, the other great thing, I'm going to switch let's switch the built-in cam off. Remove that. That's better. So now you can see it properly. There's the Logitech HD Pro 920 in all its glory. But one of the things that we have, and I'll share it in the screen actually, is that whenever you buy a Logitech device, you get some great Logitech software to use, so you can really take control of your camera. So let me see if I can, let me hide that again, see if I can share my screen. And again, this is one of the reasons I love using BeLive. I'm gonna just go open that. Oh, okay, it's giving me some strange notification. Don't worry, we shall continue. Yeah, so I'm going to open up the software, and then you can really see how powerful this camera is. Let's go into Logi Capture. So whilst that comes up, I can then share the screen. Hopefully, I can share with you and show you different things. So show in stream. Da, 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 da. Okay. Ooh. It was there for a minute. Okay. Right, now I see. So I need to be on there. Hopefully you can now see that. Right, what I'll do is I will just stop my video. Hopefully you can still hear me. Do let me know if you can still hear me. That would be good. So what we're doing here in the Logitech. Brilliant, thank you, Gerald. So of course now you've got complete control over your camera, so you can change the frame rate, the exposure. You've got the zoom, so you can just manually zoom it in. That's going to get scary, so let's zoom it right back. Whoa, way too early for me to be zoomed in that close. But you got autofocus. Actually, I'd take that off, because if I'm moving in, I don't actually want the camera to switch to autofocus on it saying. White balance. Now you've got auto white balance, but you can play around with that yourself. Sometimes it works. Just give you a demonstration of how that changes. Come on, change. It's going slow. I do have a YouTube channel. Actually, if you go to nickwoodvideo.com, that'll take you to my YouTube channel, Gerald. So yeah, please do have a check out with that. You've got image settings. Let's put that back on auto. With the brightness, you got the chroma key. That's always good. As you can see, the chroma key has knocked out the green screen, and we can build it up with that. It's going a bit slow because it's using a lot of juice. But yeah, so you can horizontally flip, and of course you've got you can have two screens as well. So that can pop in, and it can show you another screen, and then you can have exactly as I've got on BeLive. So I can have myself in the corner. I've got the screen behind me. If I put some more light on the back, that green screen won't be so flickery. So you've got all these different things in exactly the same way. We have BeLive as the platform. You can map around with this, so it's great for recording. You can take a snapshot, a screenshot. You got your volumes, everything. There's your record button. It's got so much, and then you can look at the advanced settings. So that's the screen 2. Then you've got watermarks, text overlays, scene filters. These are brilliant. And then you've got transitions as well. So, if you're doing that, and this is totally free. There's if you can pay more, you get unlock some more, but you've got some great transitions. You can pick the sources. You've got borders as well. It's just a really cool thing. And this comes with every single Logitech, which is really brilliant. That URL is nickwoodvideo.com. Go for that, Gerald. That'll take you, and it'll ask you to subscribe straight away. And that's really cool. So you've got the stereo. You can pick your microphone. So I've got it on the Yeti stereo. And yeah, so that is why this camera is absolutely brilliant. So let's restart my video. Yeah, so that is the Logitech. I better take my name back up there. Yeah, that's the Logitech 920. As I say, it's in the carousel. It is a mere unresponsive application. All right, hopefully I'll turn that off and it won't break. Cool. Yeah, it's in the carousel at $69.99. It is a real bargain. I mean, I think it's just such a great camera to get started with, and it just gives you so much more to play with. I think it's really good. Found it followed. Thank you, Gerald. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because I couldn't type it in. That's the one thing with Amazon live streaming. Amazon is we can't drop links into the chat. They don't like it. So that's all good. That's all good. Got some strange things going on there in the chat, but never mind. Right, let's go. So that is the camera, and then that is how we then drop the link into the comments on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, so the next thing, that's the first upgrade that we would use. We say, okay, take that. You can still use your normal camera on your built-in on your laptop or on your phone even. Then you can use that. But the first thing you want to do is upgrade your video, and also with that Logitech camera, it comes with the built-in microphone as well, which will be an upgrade on what you have built in to your Mac or your PC or your laptop. But audio is super, super important, and this might sound counterintuitive and hard to believe, but people tend to listen more than they view. So people watching, I guarantee, guys, if you're watching me, a lot of you will be watching, but you'll be doing something else as well. You'll just have my dulcet tones chiming in the background while you're busy looking at the different things. So, you a bit like you, Gerald, you've just gone and found my YouTube channel whilst you've been listening to me. So I guarantee you weren't looking. But this is where audio is really important. And with audio, it is, if you've got good audio, then people are so forgiving of you because, they can hear you even more than they can see. So that's why audio is important. And that is why I use this. Now, because I'm moving it around, it's probably going to make my audio sound a bit weird because this is the Blue Yeti microphone. I've had this one for several years now. It is absolutely brilliant. Tech nerd, I love you, Gerald. Absolutely love tech nerds. You're in the right place. this is the home of the tech geek. Yeah, there are so many different things you can use, but this was recommended to me. This Blue Yeti was recommended to me by one of my first video gurus, a really lovely guy. Watch, I better put it in the carousel. A really lovely guy called Ben Brophy. He taught me everything to begin with about video and how to get started, how to make money online with video. And he recommended it. He said he loved his Blue Yeti. And so I went and found it, and I liked how he sounded on it, and then I liked how I sounded on it, and it is great. And what I love about this is, again, it is in the carousel, but let me now put it in the comments. So that is now going to drop in the comments on Facebook. It's actually on my Nick Wood YouTube channel, so there'll be no comments there, Gerald, at the moment. But yeah, there they go. They drop in. And yeah, so this is a Blue Yeti microphone. It is brilliant. I've used it for podcasts. I've used it for interviewing people. It is a 4-directional mic here. So what it is let me just talk you through. It is yeah, it's a condenser capsules. It's got 4 pickup patterns. So and it's got headphone output and volume control, mic gain, adjustable stand, plug and play. It's Blue Yeti, but it's silver. But yeah, there's the different sound settings are basically you can have it. I think it's called, can't think what it's called now. But basically it's one directional where I'm just talking into it. Then it's bi-directional if I've got someone sitting across the room from me. Then it's multi-directional. So if I had my niece who's in a band, if she was here and I could record her band, I'll be using that multi-directional. And of course, it is also stereo. So later on today, I'm actually going to make a shoppable video, which if you're watching on Amazon, there on the storefront, you got shoppable videos there. And I'll be demonstrating that stereo. So I'll walk from one side of the room to the other, and you should be able to hear me going from one side of the room to the other that on that speaker. Yeah, it's great. So you switch. Here is where you change the directions of the thing. There's your gain button up and down. It doesn't come with these covers, but I've also got these covers in the carousel, little mic covers. And on this side here, we have that's the volume control, and that's the mute button. Now, a word of warning on the mute button. That is, if you press it, you got to remember to unmute yourself afterwards. So many as a time I forgot to do that, and actually I had a really great interview for about an hour and a quarter with a lovely lady, all about manifesting and stuff, and I didn't realize I'd muted it, and so we went through the entire thing, and it was silent. So just be careful on that. So yeah, it flashes when it's muted. I won't demonstrate it as I say, because 9 times out of 10 I will forget. Okay, so that's going to get us started, and this kit is just, you know, it just really helps you get going. So that is $99. So for basically $170, we've had an upgrade on our camera with the Logitech, and we've got an upgrade, super upgrade on the microphone. And so, and actually, it just plugs in USB port, and it picks up the camera. The computer will pick it up, absolutely no problem. All the software, all the different streaming software I've used, it just instantly sees the Yeti. So it's a super easy thing to do, compatible with pretty much everything. So yes, that's the Blue Yeti. I'd thoroughly recommend that, because that's the thing. You just want to just a little bit of level up all the time, and you can then go from that level. You can get even more expensive mics, but you can do that while you're just starting out. When you got the money coming in, then I would say go and explore, see what else you can do, and see what you like. But I have to say, I've used this in trainings, and it is massively aesthetically pleasing. People come up to me and go, "Oh my god, I love your microphone." And it's like, yeah, hands off, I love it too. It's like there's something about it. I don't know. It's that iconic shape. I think it really is. I went to Abbey Road Studios a couple of years ago. Had a tour. Actually, it was a quick story. It was great. We were looking at putting on, me and a couple of business associates. We were looking at putting on like a not a concert, but an event. We were looking at places to host it, and we looked at Lord's Cricket Ground, and just down the road from that was Abbey Road, and we thought, I wonder if they could host. So we went just without any appointment, on the off chance. We just went through and just said, "Oh, look, can you?" And they said, "Oh yeah, we do host events. You can rent out Studio 2, which is where the Beatles did a lot of their stuff, and Oasis and Adele recorded Skyfall there, and brilliantly, the guy gave us a guided tour of Abbey Road Studios, all the studios 1, 2, and 3. All the drapes were still the drapes that were there in the Beatles. He showed me a piano which has got a cigarette burn that John Lennon made by putting his cigarette on it while he was doing something, while he was playing it. Yeah, really cool. There you go. And why was I got onto that? Microphones. And they still use the same microphones that they had back in the 60s, which is incredible. But none of those were as beautiful as my Blue Yeti. So yeah, sorry, I kind of digressed. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Amazon, thank you. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to unmute and to follow. This is going to be a whole raft of series of making money online and how to become an Amazon live stream influencer and how to be an affiliate marketer, and the kit that we use and all the tech that you can then enjoy. So yeah, thanks for that. And if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, thank you for that as well. Do please give us a like and a follow, and you can jump over to if you want to go and watch it on Amazon, nickwood.live. Just type that into your URL and that will bring you onto the Amazon platform as well. In fact, I can change that. Let me do that in, this is the thing, this is what I love about BeLive. I can change my crawler. Change the crawler to, where has it gone? And find me on Amazon. Live. I'll put www. So I'll take that. And there you go. Don't forget to unmute, follow, find me on Amazon, www.nickwood.live. How cool is that? Oh, Gerald is on Amazon. Thank you, Gerald. Starting a YouTube channel with my son. We're working on videos right now. Curious about our stream, your stream. Are you just using OBS? No, I used to use OBS, Gerald. OBS is brilliant and I love it. And it's not least because it's free. But no, I'm using something called BeLive.tv. I'll show that in the stream for a moment. Oh no, that's the Amazon live stream. My apologies. Let me pull up the BeLive. That's the one. Cool. No, BeLive. That's what I'm using. And this is there's a link here on the Facebook channel. I can't put the link on Amazon, unfortunately. But I'm using BeLive. I say I'm an affiliate for them. But there's a link to a free trial. Gerald, if you can see me on the Facebook page, if you look for the Facebook page, then do reach out to me. I can give you a code which will give you an extra 30% if you want to try it out on the pro versions, and that's any pro version, and that allows me to stream to Instagram. Oh no, sorry, not Instagram. To Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, but mostly importantly, it's got an RTMP element, which means I can then stream to Amazon at the same time. I could potentially, and I do a lot. I stream also to my own website, which is really cool. So yeah, lots of things. But yeah, YouTube channel, absolutely, Gerald, go for it. Because if you yeah, I'm trying to think. Don't worry, Gerald. I will. If you drop we can't drop a link in Amazon, but yeah, find me on Facebook and stick with me on YouTube, and I'll drop the link in that YouTube channel. I love it. Yeah, a tech channel. I would love to see that, Gerald. I would absolutely love to see that, because that would be brilliant. So there you go. So that's BeLive I'm using, and that's my Amazon. So let's take those off now. Dum dum dum. Hide that one. Hide that one. Back to me. Cool. So yes, actually, while we're talking about that, Gerald, that's a very good point. So this is BeLive. I'm going to show you. This is where it could go horribly wrong if I do a screen in screen. But it's that live shopping element that I love, and that's why being a Amazon live stream influencer, it's brilliant because people watch on Amazon, and you got the carousel at the bottom, and that is fantastic. So people can go check it out, go buy. But if you're also streaming, and with BeLive, I can also stream to Facebook and YouTube. then I can drop my Amazon affiliate links into the comments. So people will click on those links, that will take them to that product on Amazon under my affiliate link. They'll have a cookie dropped in their browser so for the next 24 hours, they will then, will be credited with purchases that they make on Amazon. So that's basically how it works in a nutshell. And that is why if you're not in the Amazon Live Influencer program, you can still sell live on other platforms using this very technique. So I'm going to show you this. And one of the other things that I love to use, let's put it in. So if you're watching on Amazon, let's get my, here we go. This is important, particularly when you're making video. And that is particularly when you're making chunky videos, HD videos. On Amazon, we only stream on 720, which is CD quality, DVD quality, not a problem. And have to protect people's data. When most people watch on mobile devices, it chews through data going higher. But of course, on our phones these days, we can end on the HD camera, we can record in 1080 or even 4K ultra high definition, but those video files are huge. So we need somewhere to store them, because like on my Mac here, it's only got a terabyte of storage, which I chew through quite quickly. But I use these Seagate, are brilliant. These just portable storage devices. So this one's a 4 terabyte. And again, it's super simple, just plugs in both ways. Actually, this one, I actually started using it when I used it as a backup. I used it on my Mac. I used it for Time Machine, and it was absolutely great. But yeah, you can format them to do anything. Don't drop them. But having said that, I've dropped this one several times and it still works brilliantly. But we try not to drop them because they are delicate. But yeah, and you could just format them, uploads, downloads really fast. And again, that means you're not then taking up all big chunks of your memory on your thing. Oh, nice. If you could see my room stacked with cameras, mics, lights, lots of tech toys. Oh, I'd love to. I cannot wait to see your channel, Gerald. I really can't. We're going to find a way of contacting you, because I can't wait. I love it. We can do joint live streams if you like. That would be cool. if you're up for it. So yeah, so this is the Seagate now. So this is now in the carousel in Amazon, so people can go check that out. That is $94 or just under 95. That'd be great. Cool. Let's make that happen. Yeah, so that's like $95, just under $95, but it'll save you a ton of pain and keep things super safe. Yeah, you can have it up in the cloud, and I use Dropbox a lot, but there's something about having it. I tend to use Dropbox for stuff that I'm keeping, but I don't know about you, but I'd make videos and I hate deleting my videos because it's like a history. So I'd rather spend the $95 and keep them. But how do we change? Okay, so how do we add that to our BeLive, our live selling? Let me again share my screen, and hopefully that will be the Chrome tab on Amazon. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, let's share that. Right, so that was the Blue Yeti. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go back. So this is my storefront. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. So this is my storefront. These are the shoppable videos. I'll come back to those again in a little while. But this is some of my tech stuff for getting started. And lo and behold, it should be there. There it is. So there's my Seagate backup, 4 terabytes. This one here. Oh, cool, Gerald. Yeah, Seagate. They are great, aren't they? Gerald stole his wife's photos on Seagate. Fantastic. So yeah, so this is our Seagate. No problem. You can see that in the carousel. But we want to bring it onto BeLive. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to, in here, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to, first of all, take a take a screenshot of the Seagate. That's it. Just taking that screenshot. And also, when you're an Amazon associate, hopefully you can see this is in the screen. You've got your Amazon associate site Stripe, and you can get a link, a text link, an image link, a text and image link. So just to show you what we're looking at. So that's the text and image. That's the image link, and I just want a text link. So I'm just going to copy that. Okay, and what I do is then, if I can share another screen as well, I can share my entire screen. This is going to go picture in picture, I think. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. BeLive Studio. Okay, right, so that's picture in picture. I'm going to put myself in the corner. No, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take that Seagate one off so you can see a bit better. Okay, so this is me in my BeLive Studio. And what we're going to come over here is the live sales section. Okay, and so here we have a list of live sales, all the different ones I have. So this is Amazon live stream. So as you can see, that is where I had my Logitech and the Blue Yeti. So now I'm just going to drop, that's the link that I pasted, I copied. We're going to drop in the screenshot. There's our screenshot dropped in. And then we're just going to add in the name, which is which I'm literally just going to copy and paste that in. And now I push that to the screen. There you can see it. And now, as if by magic, there is the Seagate. Let's stop sharing that one. So there is the Seagate Backup Plus Portable, and that has dropped those links into my comment sections on the Facebook pages and channels that I'm broadcasting to, which aren't Amazon. So this is where you bring in, so you have a fantastic audience on Amazon, of which are, super engaged, but also then you've got your own audience outside of Amazon as well, that can come on, and then they can go view what you're chatting about and indeed make those purchases. Even better than that is actually, if they take over and they come and click on your items, they'll get the cookie dropped in their browser anyway, and they'll know it's from you because it's on your affiliate link. So super cool way to just increase your reach, not just have it on Amazon, but have it on multiple different platforms. And one of the reasons I do that also is because then we can cut up. So if I've done a really good description of the Seagate, then in the recording I can cut that up, make a shoppable video, which is really neat. Now, brilliant, Gerald. Thank you for that. I will find that. We'll get in touch. So yes, that's how we do that. That's with the Seagate, our Seagate Backup portable control. So let me hide that now. And the interesting thing is I can now scroll with all the ones. So if I took everything that was in that list that was on Amazon and created them, I could then just have them sitting in my part here on BeLive, as well as the carousel, and just flick through, and they would just hit on the comments. Perfect. I say this is, all this is free. There is actually a free version of BeLive. I'm not sure it'll have that live sales feature though, but that live sales feature is one of the things, one of the many things that steps BeLive out from its competition. That's why I love it so much. And as I say, that's cool, Gerald. I'll be able to send you, after the friend request, I'll send you the link to BeLive so you can check it out, and also the code if you do want to take it up to then use the discount as well. The 30% discount is So worth having. Okay, right. What's next on our list of things to show you? Yeah, let's talk about Nua. And now Nua as a brand are brilliant. It's in the carousel, but the one I've highlighted is actually these dimmable mobile lights. But also in the carousel there is the whole lighting kit, which has the green screen, the frame, big soft lights, umbrella lights, all the clips. Normally got a clip knocking around somewhere, clips, etc. And that you can, it's like a mobile studio. It really is. Comes in a couple of carrier bags. I used it, I took them to London. I was videoing some brilliant service departments, prestige service departments. If you want to go check them out, and yeah, did some videos for them, and yeah, had the soft lights off, up, putting them up, putting them down, up, down, all around Chelsea and London. Really good quality equipment. Absolutely love them. Anyway, the ones highlighted in the carousel are the dimmable mobile lights, and I'll try not to blind you. And they come with a great stand. That's the word I'm looking for. With these great stands, the stands go up to about I think about 3 foot. They can extend to, but the dimmable, I won't blind you, so I'll put it slightly to one side. But look at that, they go bright. And they come with lots of different diffusers as well. I'll be honest, I always use the clear diffuser or the white diffuser, but they come with red, blue, green, and yellow, I think, off the top of my head. Really good. And I like these particularly because you can't see it, but I've got a window up yonder, and as the sun rises, it casts not a shadow, it casts sunlight across my green screen. So what I have to do is I just basically pop them behind me and just blast out the light, so it's no longer a slash across. But they're really good. The batteries are rechargeable. You just press on the back here and it'll tell you how much charge you've got left. So I've got 2 red lights. They do last a phenomenal length of time, actually. In fairness, they are really good. Oh, Gerald, I'm staying at the Tower Bridge when I go to London. Oh, Gerald, I used to work right by Tower Bridge back in the day. Oh, Gerald, let me know when you're coming. I'm like 35 miles from London. I can drive in, get the tube across town. Be awesome. Yeah, some great things to use. Gerald, have you got a gimbal? You're using gimbal? Yeah, of course. I know you are. So yes, you just battery comes out like so. Late April, brilliant. That's a date. And I know London pretty well, so be like your very own tour guide. So yeah, so to charge them up, it just comes with a little charger, USB, super simple. That's what I love. Just slides in, and it charges. Probably takes about 2 hours, I guess, to charge, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, always good to have, and always good to just get an extra little battery as well. So that's there. So of course now that's in the carousel in Amazon land, but I actually want to put this in my little live stream, don't I? In my little live sales. So again, I literally just go in. It's in my carousel, so I know it's in there somewhere. Yeah, I can see it. $35. I mean, $35 for these little lights. Absolutely brilliant. You can angle them. It's great for video conferencing. Just lighting, unless you play around with lighting, you really don't get how cool lighting is. It's a bit nerdy and techie, Gerald, but it's true, and I think you'll probably agree. you can play around with lights, and it's just awesome. So I'm literally just doing a little screenshot, and then I'll be able to show you this in screen in a trice. So bear with me. I'm just putting it in the live sales. So I've got my Amazon live selling element. I go to add an item. I'm just going to drop in the screenshot I took. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Drop in the link. That's my affiliate link going in there. Come on, baby. Okay. Didn't want to do the link for some reason. Let's have another go. Text link. Copy. Now that's in better. And Amazon, these are newer dimmable 5K. With adjustable for, I don't want to copy the entire thing, but yeah, that is now dropped into there, and bada bada boom, there they are. See, and that is it, guys. It is as simple as that. To actually get, see, Gerald, yeah, Gerald loves the lights. Thank you, Gerald, for watching through here. Yeah, they are brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And say nowadays with BeLive, drop those in. So now you've got the affiliate links. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, then you're missing a trick. Go over to nickwood.live and watch us on Amazon. It's the place to be, amazon.com. Fantastic, where we live stream. There's a whole host of live streamers on all sorts of subjects. I've also got another passion of mine is cooking. I mean, obviously, this is one passion. Another passion is cooking. So I do a Keto Nick cooking show as well on Amazon Live. It's an excuse to eat. Basically, I make my own dinner. I video myself making my own dinner, and then I can just show off my cooking kit as well. But then I get to eat what I cook. And we normally on a Tuesday, we've been having this the cook off between myself and Adair Palmer over in Australia. But I'm not sure what Adair's up to. We had a break over Christmas, so maybe we'll be back next Tuesday for that. But otherwise, yeah, I just do my keto cooking show. Keto, hard to believe, I've lost about 4 stone last year, just switching to a keto. I say diet, but it's not. It's just a way of life. Just cut out the big carbs. The weight fell off, and happy days. Yeah, love lights, Jared. Love lights. So that's the newer dimmable. So that's really important. Now, what was the other thing I was going to show you? Oh, yes. Now, here's the thing. You cannot go. Oops, let me hide that. Now, okay. This is the thing that you do need. Well, you either need an iPhone or an iOS device to live stream on Amazon. That's how we start. So we're using, as you can see, I'm doing it through my Mac. But to kick off the live stream, I have to start the live stream on Amazon through my iOS device. Now, obviously, Apple devices are not the cheapest in the world, but let me pop this in the carousel. That's now in the carousel in Amazon. But you can get reconditioned phones, and this is good. This is the iPhone 12 Pro. Okay, so when it came out, it was thousands of dollars. But bless them, one of the nice things about Apple is they're constantly updating the things they do. So, when they bring out the iPhone 13, then of course, pre-loved and reconditioned iPhone 12s, the price suddenly dropped, and now that one you can get for $825 in the carousel. Now, there's a few things. I love this. The reason I got the 12, I hold it in. Actually, let me just quickly pop that in the live sales feature as well, because then people on Facebook land and YouTube land can join in and have a look. Because again, this is important stuff. These things aren't cheap. If you can get them cheaper and use them, then It's got to make sense. So I'm just going to pop the little link in there. Now, one of the things I loved about this is I'll put it down for a minute while I take a quick screenshot of said iPhone. There we go. Yeah, one of the reasons I love it is the camera. Now, I know the iPhone 13, that the big selling point on that is its updated camera, and yeah, it is good without a question. But the iPhone 12 camera is equally good. I was using a 6S Plus for a long time because it had the stability. It was the first one to have that stability, video stability built in, and that's why I loved it. And it took a lot for me to change, but the 12 kind of did it for me, to be honest. Yeah, it shoots in ultra high definition. See how quick that was to just drop that into the live selling element on BeLive. So now it's in the carousel on Amazon. It's now dropped in the comment section on Facebook. And this is how we roll, how we make our sales. Yeah, I love it. The thing is, it's with the camera on this is spectacularly good. It deals with low lighting. I went to my nephew's wedding at the end of November, and it was in an old abbey up in Coventry in the UK. Lighting wasn't particularly good, but the photos I got and the video I got from this iPhone 12 Pro was superb, absolutely superb. And I could actually do a whole program just on tips and tricks if you're using an iPhone. So cool. In fact, I'm going to do that. I shall work out, and there is a way, I just haven't done it before. I'll work out a way to share my phone screen on BeLive, and then I'll actually do one. I'll actually do one with showing you all the different things you can do with iPhones. There's crazy stuff that that you love it, Gerald, because it's really nerdy. You probably know it. All the different things. Apple really good at video too. Yeah, I love it. The stability, the lighting, the high definition. And again, this is one I use. If you want to check out how good the high definition is on these iPhones, yeah, go check out. I'll show you quickly. You won't be able to see it on this video because we're broadcasting in 720. But if you go check out the my storefront, nickwood.live, that'll take you to the Amazon live stream, and you can press the button for the storefront, and then you've got the shoppable videos. I've just got 3 up there at the moment for a bread proving basket and 2 cycle lights. There's another strange story. I've agreed to do a triathlon. I've got a business. You love this. I have a business coach called Carrie, who is a 100 times Ironman triathlete. So yeah, he's rather fit. I think he's 65 now. But when he was 42, bless him, had a heart attack, needed to change his life. So he's the one that got me into keto, to be honest. And yeah, and as part of that, he said, oh, you know, you like running, you like swimming, you like cycling, do a triathlon. I thought, okay, fair enough. So, you know, I'm easily swayed. And so yeah, so I've got bike lights. Now, where was I going with that? Yeah, so I bought new lights for the bike so I can cycle it in the dark. And again, anything that you buy from Amazon, and even just look around your house, there will be tons of products you already have that will be listed on Amazon, and so you know them. You can know them. You can demonstrate them, hold them in your hand, show people that you know what you're talking about. And that's what people love. Oh wow, well done, Gerald. 51, jog 7 miles every other day. Good for the heart. Absolutely. In fact, actually, interestingly, I had a really great call yesterday with a guy called Tommy, and I'm not quite sure what you describe him as. Not gait analysis, but kind of like body analysis. And ideally, you do this in person, but of course, with the COVID restrictions at the moment, doing it a lot online. So we had this like a Zoom call almost, and yeah, he was looking at my body and like seeing how the strength and the but there was the tenseness in shoulders because my arms were naturally falling in front of my legs, not beside my legs. And we did exercises just to bring the heart open. Really clever stuff. And then did some strange walking exercises, which not quite sure about those. But yeah, jogging 7 miles every other day, Gerald. Perfect. I was doing like a 5K quite regularly, and I used to hate walking. I'd never thought, I love running, didn't really like the walking, but part of this keto that I really started in May was Coach Kerry said to me, he said, cut out the big carbs, so bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, and I was like, what else do I eat? Actually a lot easier than I thought. And he said, but also walk 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes a day. And I do a good hour now. And so I'm walking 5 kilometers, that's 3 miles a day. And, I suddenly realized that, I really enjoyed walking. I didn't realize how good just walking was either. As the weight started to fall off, and that then allowed me to start running again. So I was able to start running literally a couple of weeks before Christmas. I ran 5K for the first time in over 2 years without any pain, without any injury. And then it was so good, I ran it 2 more times before the end of the year, but still walking that every day. But I thought I'd just share that with you. Okay, how are we getting on? Excuse me. It's good. Okay, my gosh, Gerald, it must be middle of the night where you are. You say you are Washington DC or Washington State? Yeah, Washington State. Sorry. Yeah, it must be getting pretty late, Washington State. But so thank you for watching. Thank you everyone for watching on Amazon. Do hit that follow button. I think it's on the bottom left hand corner, and then you'll see get notification of the next time I go live. I'm probably going to go live pretty much every day this next couple of weeks, just to test out the different things, just to share some of the things that I know and love. Yeah, along with the iPhone. Now the thing with the iPhone is it doesn't come with earbuds, and you can get an adapter to plug your old earbuds in, but you want to, they'll try and sell you earbuds. And also you can charge it up, but you probably want to buy a fast charger as well. So you want the fast charger, and that charges the battery really, really fast, actually, about an hour. It always does wireless. It can do wireless charging. It really, really is good. What was the other thing I was going to tell you about it? I mean, Bluetooth naturally. Oh wow, business. I'm a business 11:57. I'm a business owner, and it's snowing like crazy here. So I'm just going to sleep in like a boss. Love it, love it. Oh, I got to admit, I wish it snowed here. I used to live in Germany, and it snowed every year. In the UK, we might get a little light dusting once or twice, but very rarely do we get any chunky snow. But yeah, no, I love it. Actually, I remember one year it was so funny again, because if you know it's going to snow every year, you're prepared for it, so you got all the kit. That may be something I should look at next, is all the snow kit. And yeah, so you know what you got. And so I'd have my snow boots out, and then my wife put the snow boots away about 4 or 5 times, thinking the snow had stopped as it got into April. And it's like, nah, it kept snowing. We thought we were never going to stop snowing at that point. So listen, right, let's just do one more item. So with that iPhone, we don't get the earbuds, unfortunately, and you can go and buy the Apple earbuds. They are a little expensive, let's be honest, but they are good, very, very good quality. I'm not lying. They are excellent. I've seen some people's, and I've heard others, and they are good. But I thought, do you know what? I'll do something a little bit different. I wanted to find some different earbuds to play around with, and I found ones called Earfun. So I'm going to put them in the carousel. What we got there? Carousel. Here they are. These are the Earfun uh, wireless earbuds. And if you look in the carousel, if you're watching on social media, then if you head over to nickwood.live, then you see the live stream on Amazon. But I'm going to drop into the live sales element so that you can just click on it and go in directly to check out these earbuds. And they are great. They're recommended to me by my lovely niece Holly. She used them and they are great. But I'll have to give you a warning. I just need to drop my affiliate link into the live sales section, and then I can show you these on screen as well. I quite like this idea that I can actually show you these as well. They are right. Let me just drop that description in and send that to and take off. Oops, not that one. I'm going to take off that one. There you go. Earfun Air True Wireless Earbuds. These are great. And those ones are black, obviously. These ones are white. They do come in different colors. But they're great. So with 4 mics, Bluetooth, touch control, USB, quick charge, wireless charging, deep bass in-ear detection headphones, and they are absolutely great. Discounted at the moment, 29% off, $49.99 in the carousel. Well worth it. They come with this great little case, which is also a charger. So charges in there, and lo and behold, there are the earbuds, and they come out. The Bluetooth, they flash at you, and you can just pop them in. Now, one of the things that I didn't realize when I first got them, it did come with a packet. I won't put them all the way in because I won't be able to hear you because they are very good at noise cancelling. But I put them in initially, and they were very difficult. They kept falling out, and I was thinking, no, at least maybe they're not so good after all. No, it's okay. They come with lots of different sized ear coverings. So basically, you get the ones and put the ones on that fit your ears, and that solved all those problems. Suddenly, noise cancellation worked perfectly. You can have one on or both on. The audio quality, because they've got 4 microphones, is actually very, very good. I mean, really good considering you're out and about and it's on your and it's Bluetooth to your phone. So when I've been doing some recordings on the phone, the audio quality is superb. So well worth checking out. One of the things that I also do is if you're going along and you've got music on, you take your earphones out. I only found out this the other day. Take your earbuds out. It automatically pauses the music. Put them back in. The music starts again. How cool is that? That is neat. Love those. And again, they are in the carousel, as you can see there, for I think a really bargain price, $49.99. I think the airplay time I think is about 30 plus hours. I'm gonna have a little look. Yeah, it's got it blocks out 80% of the background noise and makes your voice 3 times clearer to ensure you're getting heard. Up to 35 hours playtime on a single charge, and you can get 2 hours of playtime just after 10 minutes of charging. So that's really cool. But actually, the charging on the case is actually really quite fast as well. So absolutely worth having that. Again, even if you just had them as a backup, I mean, they are superb, really good, and for that price, I mean, $50 for really cool earfun earbuds. Absolutely brilliant. Gerald, thank you, Gerald, for watching all this. When you're finished with the earphones, a Cobra bike-like set rechargeable, does that fit on a mountain bike? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I've got a crossover. You've seen those in the carousel. Actually, let me just pop that up so we can show you what Gerald's talking about. I'll share the screen. let's just share that screen. Da, da, da. And take that off. Yeah, in answer to your question, Gerald, yes, they do. Right, let's share the right bit. Okay. Yeah, so these lights, it comes as a set, the rear one and the back one. The rear light just is on a rubber strap effectively, and so you just click that onto your back. I put it on because I've got a back pack just below my saddle where I'd normally put the light. I put it on one of the extensions which holds the wheel in place. Works fine. Yeah, because I've got a backpack on there which got spare tires and all that sort of stuff in it. But the front light is brilliant. I mean, it's so bright, really, really good. And that's got an attachment. It's got several different rubber layers in it. So I had to take one of the layers out. You can hand tighten it. It's adjustable, moving it around. It is really, really good. And actually, yeah, should I play? I'm not sure how this will come out. Let's play this. See if that
okay, so we've put the little holding attachment on. It comes with 2 rubber bits. The 2 rubbers was too thick for my handlebar, so I dropped it down to 1
I'm not sure if you can hear
rubber, and then you can see.
But yeah, just literally attach it onto your bicycle.
Now that is
and it goes
attached.
really,
you don't need a screwdriver
really easily.
or anything. It's just
a shoppable video.
tight. You can actually get a little wrench on there, make it even tighter.
Yeah, super easy to attach.
Rock solid. You want
you see.
Want that pointing just slightly downwards because of
I'm going to be doing some more shoppable
and then
videos
the simple thing
later on today, so they'll just be added to
headlight,
that carousel, all the different things I'm going to be doing.
And it literally
with my Blue Yeti microphone
just
later.
slips on.
Yeah, that is superb. Yeah, that mountain bike. That's a Boardman that's in the UK. I got it. Not sure if you can get it in the States. But yeah, a Boardman. It's a crossover. So
and you put it on,
it's a crossover.
And you can feel a little
road bike.
A little clip under there. It's nice and
where
snug.
I live, there aren't any mountains.
And that's all there is to it.
But there are parks and canals and rivers and things like that. So it's not too bad. But yeah, absolutely brilliant lights. Love them. In fact,
and that is all there is to it. What a great,
I'll put it in my carousel while I'm talking
Love
about it. Would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So this is
and that was the unboxing of it.
Rear light
so, yeah, that's in the carousel. This is the front light.
In fact, here we go,
Gerald.
Here is the bike light and a flashlight.
Here is the back light.
We've got built-in overcharge and overcharge discharge. Yeah, we've got some 360.
Yeah, this is the back light. It just clips on, holds it really well. Yeah, different settings. Just to get you seen. Just scroll through them all the different ones. That's that one. And then this one, I don't want to blind you. but yeah, so that's the light, and that does slightly less bright, thank goodness. And then it does the flashing as well. But yeah, no, absolutely really good. And one of the things I love, and I say it in the shoppable video, is that I'm going to stop it. It's now I can still hear it. Stop that. Yeah, in the shoppable video, I say it is weighty. It's solid. You know that if you drop it, it's not going to break. I mean, they're rechargeable. Just USB there. Just plug that in, and the USB element on the backlight is there. You just plug that in. Yeah, they're rechargeable. They're solid, and yeah, you just know that they're going to be good. What's not to love? And for the bargain price of $25.99 in the carousel, go fill your boots. So I'd imagine I was going to get. Oh, cool. They are really good, Gerald. They really are. And I'm guessing, yeah, if you're in Washington State, you might have some mountains, whereas here, not so much. So listen, guys, thank you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing with you today, chatting with you. I'm going to be sharing more, chatting more later on. Yes, lots, says Gerald. Oh, that's great. It's been a pleasure chatting to you. Just quickly type that in. Pleasure chatting to you. Brilliant. And yeah, and I'll find you on your friend request. I'd say I'm pretty much live streaming every day. If you follow on Amazon, just hit that follow button. It's down bottom left hand corner. Then you'll get notified when I'm live, and you'll be able to see me, and you'll be see upcoming ones as well. So not just on this live tech and stuff, but there's also cooking and like a general odds and sods, I guess, health. That's what health and fitness one, where I'll talk about that. I can show off the lights, the bike, the kit, because yes, doing a triathlon, you do need to get a little bit of kit. So yeah, I'll be doing some of those. So listen, guys, whatever you're up to today, have a fantastic day. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for watching on Amazon, and until next time, I will see you very soon. So, guys, that was Amazon. Live streaming on Amazon. nickwood.live is where we want to go for your Amazon. Go check that out. We've got some shoppable videos on there as well. You can see all the older videos too. It's myself and Stephen and myself and Adair, the Keto Nick cooking show. They're all there, still on Amazon. Absolutely fantastic. If you're watching on Facebook, please do hit that like button, and if you're watching on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, ding, and that way you'll get notified every time I go live. Whatever you're up to today, have a safe day, stay safe, be good, and I will see you on the next show. Take care.